Ooh, aha. Welcome to another video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is first post in a while, and I have just kind of been taking a break. I don't know. Other things have been happening in life, and I just feel compelled to make this today and start uploading again as summer gets closer, as the weather starts to warm up, as people's moods start to improve, as the seasonal allergies begin to take their effect like they are on me right now. I'll tell you what, I've been fucking blowing my nose, I've been rubbing my eyes, I have been just the whole 9 yards when it comes to seasonal allergies, man. Holy shit. And it's a weird thing too, it comes and goes, you know? You know, I felt compelled to make this today because I'll tell you what. Life is going to go on one way or another. And you're going to get older. And things are going to happen to you regardless, whether they're good or bad, depending on different directions you choose to take in life, different paths, different decisions you make. And, you know, things are just going to continue to go on. And nothing is really going to change until something hopefully lights enough of a fire under your ass to make you do so. And particularly as a man, it needs to be ingrained into our minds over and over and over again for some of us that nobody is going to come and save us. Nobody's coming to save us. You know, in many ways, son of a bitch. Sorry about that. Pulling out of this parking garage is kind of a doozy, man. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make here is, you know what? A lot of the time, and most of the time, we're on our own. We only have each other, really, at the most. And on top of that, when shit goes crazy and things go south, we are the ones that are expected to turn that shit around, keep people safe, and hold things accountable. And it's a burden. You know, we are beasts of burden. It's not easy. Every man comes to realize this at some point, that being a man is not easy. It's not an easy task to bear. But this is what makes you a man. And this is what has made the world what it is today. And every man in history has had this fight in his life somewhere on some scale. And we are all going to have to face that battle too, if we want to actually live a life that means something to us. You know, a type of life that we can sit back later on in our years and look back at and realize that we had a good time, we had a good life, we had a good run. To make that happen, right, to not live full of regret, it requires you to just grow some fucking balls and get out there and make shit happen. Because like I said, man, nobody's coming to save you. And it's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of guys. But when shit doesn't work out, and you get to a certain point in your life where you're disappointed with the way things have worked out. You know, maybe you just haven't really gotten out of life what you've wanted, and you maybe thought that at this point in your life would be somewhere completely different, but it's not. It's your fault. It is your fault. And it's not to not have sympathy or to not have compassion for the struggles that we face, the difficulties and challenges that, life brings with it. And to also observe the fact that shit ain't easy. It ain't easy. A lot of this stuff in life, it takes work. And that is just what it is. You just have to make it happen. You just got to get out there, find a way, and make it work. And you know what, man? I'll tell you what. It's like if you are feeling lethargic a lot, you're just kind of lacking the passion and that drive that keeps you going in life. I just get some sleep. Get some good sleep. I think most of us are just neglecting sleep. I mean, like, seriously, man. We're just not getting the right amount of sleep, and we're kind of just going throughout life in this tired haze. And I feel like that's probably, I think, honestly, that's the reason why a lot of us are just kind of so burnt out on life and things in general. Is we don't rest enough when it's actually time to rest. The hours we're supposed to be resting is at night. But for a lot of us, we're up at night. It's like we're going. The mind's firing off on all cylinders. And it's like, and then in the day you're tired and you feel like shit and you don't feel like doing anything and you're not really completely 100% functional, and you gotta get rest, man. You gotta sleep 8 to 9 hours, as they say, and maybe you can't always do it, and that's fine. But still, when you can, get those 8 to 9 hours in. Because if you're out here doing a bunch of shit, you're working, you're going to school, you're trying to fucking hustle and grind and, be a 1% man or whatever these guys like to go on about. Maybe 1 week you can do that if you're young, like really young. But then it's going to end and you're going to be so drained of energy that you're just going to completely burn out. So get that sleep, man. And I feel like if you just get that sleep, this will actually help solve a lot of problems in your life. You need to have a good sleep schedule. Because if you're tired all the time, you're not going to feel like doing things. And when you do things, you're not going to do them as effectively. Even your interactions, even like down to basic interactions on a day-to-day basis, if you're in a tired haze, say you're here, right? This is you when you're not tired, and this is you when you're tired. People are just, actually to rephrase that, you're just not going to be as interested in things. You're just going to kind of be meandering and moseying your way through life. All right. So keep it strong, gents, and get that sleep. And just keep going. And, we are on our own a lot of the time, and being a man, you don't have the same sympathy from others as women and children do, but you got to embrace that fact. It's always been that way, and it's never going to change. And just keep getting out there, scoop your nuts. All right, I think that's good enough. Stay blessed. Have a good day. Sleep well tonight. Peace.